I just wanted to make this quick video to show the kind of maintenance that a portfolio of this size needs, because I'm sure anybody who knows anything about investing would think, why would you want 500 stocks that you have to keep track of? That'd be a nightmare. But once you have the Excel sheet of your own stocks made out, it's actually a lot easier than you would think. So that Excel sheet that I use, on the right side, logs all the individual dividends that I get. So these are today ones, and I'll show you the process. So the dividend I got today is the same as the last one that I received, so it hasn't changed. And over here, I add in what I received today, and it will give a sum total at the bottom. And the reason that I'm doing this for each of them when every payment comes in is that I have to pay, or I have to figure out how much I owe in tax at the end of the year. And there's sections on the website that I have to do it on that spreads it out, or sorry, it has separate sections, one for Canada, there's one for the US, there's one for the UK, and I think there's some other ones. But I would basically have to know how much money I owe from dividends received from the US and then from the UK, and it would be a disaster having to do that at the end of the year in one go. So this instead takes a few minutes, and I keep separated an ordinary dividend and a return of capital or property income and special dividends, things like that. So if there is any kind of tax differences, then I won't have to figure it all out at the end. I can just work off this Excel sheet. Yeah, so it's not too bad, the maintenance, but it's best to do it every day because you can leave it for as long as you want, but then you're going to have to go through every single one of them, and that will not be fun. No, that would defeat the whole purpose of passive investing, because you would have to, it'd be a nightmare. Even keeping track of all the different companies, all the dividends, and which ones are like any changes of the fundamentals or anything, it's just not something that I want to do. So this is more like betting on the survival of these companies rather than their individual profitability, because all I'm hoping for is the dividends, and it's the only big concern. I'm sure if I put all this money into an individual company that I really believed in, it would go up, but that's not what I want to do. I don't want to look at it any more than I have to. Yeah, that's really it. It's not so bad. And the thing is, the bigger the portfolio gets, it would still just be maybe 10 minutes at the end of every weekday. And that's all the maintenance that it needs.